taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm letting him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do? Jesus Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT Artist, aka LB Lotta Del Boss. You know what it is. Monday night, ringgameradio.com in the building. Let's talk boxing. Let's get it. Sample Kings forever on his way. Salute.
Yes, sir. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You ready who this is? Your boy King People. They got boxing in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go.
Anyone back from the bodega today? I haven't asked you that in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I might have to ban fucking our Jets offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett. He's the worst fucking coordinator in the fucking league. Like, not one creative fucking bone in his body.
Yeah, why you think that nigga keep jumping around like that, nigga? He's
God damn, I fucking hate it. Like, I'd take any coordinator over him. He's banned. Also, please, this is just a memo. If it's past midnight in the city, please do not run up on me. Like, you shouldn't run up on anybody just like out the blue. Like,
yeah, you getting that crowd work, nigga?
Bro, have some decorum. Like, cause listen, I see someone running up on me. Well, you want to ask me for change or whatever. You run up too close, I don't notice it. I might just be liable to tap you in his jaw. Pause.
Nigga, King Pete's like he giving niggas warnings like, yo, I'm a smoke.
No, that shit is fucking annoying. Like,
I'm a smoke when y'all keep running up on me in the bodega.
I literally turn around and the motherfucker's right there, right up on me. Pause. Like, yo, back the fuck. Like,
so you're not banning nobody from the bodega. It's niggas that's outside the bodega.
It's 2024. It's 2024. Have some fucking decency. Like, no rule, like mannerisms. Like, goddamn. Other than that, everybody good.
Oh yeah, I see it. I mean, just another adventures of a New Yorker, though. I swear, running up.
Get that nigga $1 and keep pushing, nigga.
No, nigga. First off, I don't gotta give him shit. And if he wants, he can ask, but he don't gotta just run up on me like out the blue. Like, yo, like.
I mean, how did nigga run up like crowded ass
niggas? He winning your pockets and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're like super agitated. Like, was this nigga Batman? Like, were you in Gotham, nigga?
Nah, cause I get out the door and the nigga literally just like right behind me. Yo, like the fuck? Like,
he yelled you. Oh, you know that is because I ain't gonna like light skinned people don't like to be yelled by anybody. Like, or that
they want to be hello sir, y'all light skinned ass niggas.
That nigga, that yo had fucking like spooked him. He was like, hey, yo.
Yeah, you would have said good day, mate. The nigga would have turned around like, hey.
Like, good day, kind sir. This nigga King P wanted dude to take his hat off, be like, hey, sir, can you spare me a shilling?
The nigga said, yo. He was like, hey, don't talk to me with that nigga shit.
This Braxton ass nigga, yo. This nigga walked out the room like, hey,
yo, P, I swear, only P gets to these types of adventures, yo. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm letting him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger, preparing for liftoff. Ring Air Radio. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Conscious Pilot stays elevated above the clouds, you dig. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm letting him introduce himself.
Room top 5, retired dead or alive, niggas.
Well, that was actually a brief remix, because usually he's a little bit more animated, but yeah, Rome top 5.
Hey, nigga, all right, Rome top 5, Chicago's own, nigga. We here, Bears 2-2. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl bound, South Side. Shout out to my White Sox. Shout out to the White Sox, nigga. We had the worst league in the worst record in league history, nigga. Some shit. 39 wins. Shout out my niggas.
Damn, all the games baseball niggas playing, they only got 39 wins?
39 and 130 or some shit.
Motherfuck!
That means there's no one really playing. They just there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, yo.
Real quick before I see him in there now. Blazing Killer, what up? Salute Ring Gang, yes sir. And John's Dotted, salute Ring Gang in the building. You know what it is. Yeah, y'all say too. We gonna talk about the whole Haney Garcia lawsuit shit at the toward the end. We gonna cover like the recaps and the other shit first. But so that's the Twitter poll topic.
Yeah, you know,
I know everybody want to talk about that too. You know, I get it. That's the hot topic.
Yeah, you know, and like this week and this past week, you know, we had pretty much the women representing on Friday. You know, we had both. You know, we had two cards on there. The big one, obviously, was the one that was actually on regular TV with Mikaela Mayer.
That you could actually watch, right?
Yes, that you could actually watch.
It wasn't in a secret club where you have to do a secret knock and you say a password to get in, right?
Exactly.
They didn't treat you like they didn't put you in the Uber with a burlap sack over your head so you can't see how you got there to the place, right?
Yeah,
a real arena, real fight. Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not walking around with like fucking like a half an eye mask on or some shit like that.
Oh, okay. So regular. Okay, yeah. Shout outs to regular boxing on regular TV and regular apps that niggas heard of and shit.
Yeah, straight up, yo. So yeah, Sandy Ryan, Mikaela Mayer. But before we get into that, and then Paintgate, because Paintgate for whatever reason took on a whole life of its own. You know, definitely gonna acknowledge some stuff on the undercard, particularly for one Bruce Shushu Carrington. Like I know most of us are high in him. We like him and everything like that. And of course, it's like a whole push now for.
Hey, that's y'all niggas. He's straight. You know, y'all the motherfuckers hyping him up for fucking Monster and shit. Nah, none of that's from me.
Yeah, and of course, and we all know. I mean, obviously, if you've heard us talk about Monster before, you know why that he's being hyped up for him. You know, like there's specific reasons why that people are hyping up Shushu for Monster. I mean, you can honestly, if you're bright, you can put 1 and 1, you know, 1 plus 1 together. Why though? But that night he showed that although talented, he has a lot more growing to do as a fighter, because Sagawa was pressuring that dude all fucking night. And personally, I thought Sagawa actually won that fight too. To be honest, like I
didn't think he won, but it was not a good showing at all for Shushu. Yeah, he still has a bit of growing up to do, and it was just like, dude was very tentative, very like. He didn't want to put his offense together. He just wanted to be one punch at a time. And I'm like, bro, like you're not punching like that, like bro.
Yeah, he wanted to fight.
Even like his foot position like was like all weird. Like he had his foot in the wrong spot where it's supposed to be, where it's southpaw when you're fighting a southpaw. So he was out of position. Like it was a very awkward fight. Like not Shushu's best performance at all.
Yeah, and then Sagawa though was, you know, he was, I mean, Sagawa was a southpaw too, and he's an awkward southpaw too, and he's a southpaw that, you know, that really like is he commits to the body and everything like that. Bruh has also good work rate too, and yeah, basically all that shit bothered the fuck out of Shushu. Like, I don't think I honestly don't think Shushu actually knew how to fight a southpaw. To be honest, that's the whole thing. You know, and you know, and that's fine.
You're supposed to keep your front foot on the outside, like
yeah. But you talk about you know some of these niggas don't use southpaws in their training or whatever, and it shows.
Like that, I thought that was that was 101 against a southpaw. How to fight a southpaw? Like, why would you have your foot on the inside and you're off balance every time you're trying to come in and throw a punch? Like,
well, like I said, that's he clearly hasn't fought southpaws before. He doesn't train. Like, you know, anyone who makes those type of mistakes, that's what happens. And that he was getting a rock too, because
especially against a guy like Sagawa, who throws very choppy like punches. Like his punches aren't like they wide and choppy punches, so they were right there for him to get him. So
yeah, I know most African fighters. I don't know what it is. Like a lot of them, that's how they punch for some reason. Like you know, but like I said, if you don't know how to fight that type of punch style, it's effective. That's why Ruben Villa got his ass whooped. You know, by him. So it's like if you don't know how to kind of fight that, you know, you're kind of, you know, it's like a whole puzzle. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, Shushu. I say. I mean, if you make a case for Shushu to win, it was probably in the last 2 rounds of the fight for me. If you wanted to say that, I think.
Yeah, he stepped it up in the last portion of the fight.
Yeah.
That those first couple of rounds where he got rocked a couple of times, I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, and I mean, one judge gave him a draw, which was and then the other one gave
fair, which honestly was fair. I was fine with
that. Might be the most accurate score, really, the draw.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Seagal won like maybe a 96, 94 type of shit. I honestly thought he did enough.
Yeah, it was close, but I felt like he kind of gave away the last round or something. I don't know,
I had it 96, 94 shoe. So,
but I can see it. I can see more of a draw, but
yeah, but it was a good fucking
no robbery or nothing though.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, it was. I was saying it was wide. I mean, I still think Seagal won by like 96, 94. But I mean, what that told me is Shushu, they need to stop all this. I'm gonna face Monster by the end of next year because
first, I don't think he can dead. He's not ready now, and I don't know if he ever will be. Honestly, I'm not with the performance he had. I don't think if he performed like that, I don't think he could beat any of the champions at 126.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think he needs a little bit more hand holding, so to speak. Just to. Yeah, no, but yeah, because
all them young niggas, I think Abdullah Mason's the one who's the most seasoned, ready to go.
And he's young, dude, and he's I don't think he's even 20. Is he?
Yeah, he just seems like he's the most put together, as far as completedness as a boxer fighter. So, but you never know. It's these guys, they haven't been matched too tough. All right, this has been steady. Top Rank know what they're doing. We'll see. But Mason does seem like he really has the goods.
Yeah, he's the actual goods. I'm just waiting for him to get the step up fight. That's the thing. That's
what we're waiting for. The little christening or so.
Yeah.
Oh, salute Miss 702. What it do?
Yeah. And also the same thing with Tiger Johnson. I think Tiger Johnson is going to be.
Now Tiger's the one person that you could say really got a gift in that fight because that was horrible.
He's been trending that way. It feels like because I know Jahai Tucker was a guy who got quote unquote exposed and stuff, and Tiger he was at 147, moved back down to 140, and he's looked mid. Yeah, he's got a couple 3 gifts at almost damn near,
Well, I will say this though. The guy he's facing is tough. That guy.
That guy was tough. Yeah, that guy was tough.
Yeah, that guy almost beat Liam Perro, and then also he got killed by Hitchens, which is also weird too in itself.
He made put on the stool. Yeah, it's tough. I think Polanco would knock him out. They should just make that fight, sink or swim. They should need to make that fight.
Yeah, the Polanco's the only one that actually looked like, okay, this dude looked like he's ready for a real competition because the person he knocked out he used to be Marcelino Lopez used to be on Golden Boy, and that dude was tough, and he pretty much beat the shit out of him. Polanco is absolutely right, and Elvis Rodriguez. I'm sorry, but you can't have no more. That dude was fighting scary as fuck.
Dude was winning when he was actually throwing punches. It was an easy fight that he should have just stepped on the dude, but for some reason, motherfucker kept his hands in his pockets half the fight. I'm just what is this shit?
Yeah, maybe he got shook because of that last fight, because that Asian jobber,
this dude wasn't providing any resistance. He really could have gotten him out of there if he just put his offense together. But like I said, the motherfucker spent half the fight with his hands in his pockets. That shit was annoying.
Yeah, I was did he come to fight or did he come to spar? Come on, get the fuck out of here, Same thing with Vito McNicky too. He should have got rid of the dude too.
I legitimately think half the audience was asleep during that fight because there were people that were there for Vito.
Of course, yeah.
Italian dudes and dudes from Jersey, and I could tell they were just groan. I'm hearing collective groans in the first row, just get this shit over with. Motherfuckers was not. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Yeah, no.
I forgot you was at the fight live. Damn.
Yeah.
I was doing ring gang. I was doing.
You know what it is? you know what it is? Y'all niggas be at fights so much now that it's just. It don't even seem like it's natural. Like it don't even seem like a big deal no more. Like I be forgetting. Like because we didn't even start off with your perspective or nothing. Like
no, it was cool. It was cool. The atmosphere was there. They actually the one thing I like about the Hulu is like the fans that come to the Hulu theater, they come early. Pause. The attendance in there were people that the Dominicans. There was a lot of Dominicans early. So because Rohan's was kicking it off, and so then more people started coming in, more and more, and like it filled up pretty quickly. I'll say that the atmosphere was dope though. I always like these little small intimate cards at the Hulu. So it was a good event. The fights though, I mean, once again, the only thing is, and I'm sure I don't want to talk too much on this because I've said this over and
No. Tell us everything now because we know that fight report ain't gonna get here till like maybe the end of October, niggas. Please indulge us.
No, because it was like, can you? They're worse at time management than some football coaches are at clock management. Like, bro, like, can you not like just drag this? There's no reason why the main event should be starting at fucking 1:00 in the morning. Like,
that shit was late.
It was mad late. But also there was no knockouts. I mean, real quick on Zayas, like Zayas, he's been looking good, but his power ain't there at 154. He's a good boxer, but
King P, real quick. Was it like emptying out by that time, or were niggas still staying for the main event? I know.
No, there was still
some events, even though it's the main event, if it starts that late, niggas are like, man, fuck this.
There were some people that did leave because some people that I know personally were like, I'm not staying for the women's fight. It's late. I want to get home.
Wow.
Right, because look, imagine if niggas got there at like 7:00. You sitting there, 4 hours go by, you like, okay, damn, all right. 5 hours go by, you like, damn, what the fuck these 6 hours? You like,
we was all fighting.
It's like, I'm trying to do something on my Sunday, come on.
Hey, honestly, he makes a good point because, nigga, if we feel like that on a Saturday with them Saudi cards, and we're just, you chilling, you rolling up, you watching boxing at the crib all day, and you're at the house. Imagine getting dressed, getting ready, get something to eat, whatever, or not even getting a chance to eat, or having your day, go drive somewhere, deal with traffic, park, and then be there for like 8 hours.
But it depends on the venue. King P, was the venue like fan accessible where everybody can get food and drinks whenever they wanted? It wasn't a crazy line, shit like that.
Bro, it's Madison Square Garden. Like, there's
okay.
never any shortage.
It's the Mecca.
There's never any shortage to access for food and drinks.
That's for damn sure.
That's not a thing. I can assure you that. That's not a thing.
Oh, okay. See, you're not. See,
that was the one we went to.
Limitations here.
Nigga, listen. That fight we went to, I went to get a drink that shit, went to go get another one, nigga, the line was out the door. I was like, yo, hell no. They only had one station to get drinks. They charging $15 for a shot of bottom shelf liquor. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here.
No, that must be a Florida thing, because when I went to the couple cards in Orlando, like, that shit was a drag, especially.
It looked like a high school put the shit together, right?
Like, I went to the concession stand, and like literally, like, everything was so small. Like, they had the little cooker for the fucking hot dogs. They must have literally only put like 3 hot dogs on there.
Nigga,
I'm like,
real quick.
Bro.
The fight me and Shuttleworth went to, I went to the concession stand, right? The only 2 options for food, popcorn and a bag of Doritos.
Oh wow! But it's just crazy.
They're probably $20. They're probably $20.
There's a line of 20.
And it wasn't freshly popped popcorn. It was the bag popcorn. Nigga.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro. There is a line of 20 motherfuckers. Why are there only 3 hot dogs on the cooker like at once? Like, bro,
one motherfucker will buy 3 hot dogs. Like, dude,
like, you could have done more work with a microwave.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Fucking skillet just up there like, look, I'm working here.
No,
that's why I always be like, y'all think, see, I'm glad Rome went to the fucking last card, Because y'all think I be playing when I say the way they run shit and organize shit in Florida is like always like horrible. So y'all be having these great experiences, but y'all see this shit we be doing.
I'm like, yo, I'm asking this nigga like, yo, how was the line? He's like, nigga, it's the Mecca.
No,
Like this nigga went to like the damn, like he said the Mecca, like the best arena in the world, like for this fight.
I get it because I've experienced it too when I went to the Florida College. That shit is trash. So, but yeah, that was an issue at the Garden. So, like I said, it was just a long fucking card. And I did speak to some people that kind of know, and unfortunately, it's an ESPN thing because ESPN wants them to have to position the card a certain way to have so that it ends at a certain time. And for some reason, these motherfuckers at ESPN want it to be late so that they can cater to they want to look out for the people on the West Coast.
College football.
They're always
pilot ass niggas.
No, I'm saying every time it's always like wait for the college football game to be over. UFC gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? They always
But here's the thing. This shouldn't be a problem right now because the reason why we're getting all these top rank cards on a Friday is because they don't want to put it on Saturday when there's college football. So there really is no college football on Fridays like that.
I mean on Fridays it's like, there is 4 or 5 games, nigga.
There is games on Friday. No, because every time on the top rank, you know, it's always a black, like, you know, I don't know if y'all like for Hulu and stuff, it's always a black screen for like a good 20, 30 minutes.
I get it. There's games on Fridays, but there's not that many games on Fridays. So that shouldn't.
But it shouldn't be a priority. Like damn, can boxing have one fucking night? Jeez.
And like I said, it's just like bro, like they want to cater and look out to make sure that the people in the West Coast see it. Okay, but you're fucking screwing us over on the East Coast. So what the fuck?
Yeah, the East Coast time zone gets fucked over out of more fight times than like we got to be up there with the damn them Showtime Ricky Hatton era fans or something like. Mm-hmm. Being 5 a.m. to see a main event type shit,
like the shit pissed me off because we're, you know, by the time they get in the ring, the fight is finished, we're doing interviews, all that. By the time I leave out the door, it's fucking 2:00. I'm like, what the fuck?
And then it's traffic.
Well, no, thankfully I took an Uber. My boy Thomas.
Nigga, they probably surcharge your ass like a month. I don't know how Ubers is in New York, but they probably.
It was 3 people. We split the charge because I didn't mind taking the train, but they were like, "Yo, no, just come on, we'll just." Take the
nigga that don't like getting approached by niggas in the street was gonna take the train at 2 a.m. in New York. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Stop the cap.
Because you know why?
Dude, that would have been a whole other side quest for this nigga.
I got on the L train and
hold up. Because since I work for the city, I get on the train for free. So it was just like, you know what? I don't mind going on the train because I'm going out for free. So, and I didn't drive.
Just because it's free don't make the experience change, nigga.
I'm all right.
Same niggas on that train.
People don't fuck with the train these days late at night like that anymore. So I'm usually good. Yeah.
Oh damn.
That must be only on TikTok where they be dancing and flipping in the train at 2
by that time, by 3:00, that shit is over with.
And the funny thing is too is like, I mean, I experienced that.
Bro, the weirdos is out though.
Yeah, I mean, I experienced that whole dancing shit when me and P went to Crawford and TFM doubleheader.
That's hilarious.
The niggas was wilding out on the train. Like I was dead tired, and the niggas was out there flipping around like fucking acrobats and monkeys. And
y'all niggas have whole adventures at these fucking fights. And shit.
King P, I got a quick question, yo. Barclays or the Garden?
Barclays, easily Barclays.
People keep saying that, and I'm like wondering why.
Because it's newer. The atmosphere is better. It's just the better crowd, better atmosphere, better seats. You
would rather watch a Nets game than a Knicks game.
There is legitimately not a bad seat at the Barclays. Like no matter what sport.
So it's like StubHub in that sense.
Yeah, because the way that the stadium was built, it's built like kind of like underground to match like ground level to like for the subways and shit like that. So there's
some Baki shit then.
Yeah, it's on an incline. So there's literally not one bad seat there. So it's better, and the security is better because that's the one thing I hate about MSG. Their security is the fuck. Like, I just be wanting to get into it with them sometimes because I'm like, yo, y'all doing
Just been working there for 50 years.
Y'all doing too fucking much. Like,
I mean, who did they throw out?
They do that at the
out.
park. They do. See, the funny thing is, it used to be the opposite. Years ago, Barclays was stricter and MSG was more lax. Now it's flipped. Now the security at MSG, I don't know why, are more asshole-ish. And when I go to the Barclays, I don't have any issues. I don't know what it is, but
They're trying to get their rep back. Trying to get their rep.
because I don't know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Pilot, you been to the Sphere, nigga?
Yeah, I went there.
Is it fire?
It's not. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I went there for like a little.
A concert, right?
No, it was like a presentation. Like it was like a little video. It was like a fucking like a journey type of thing. Whatever. It was cool.
You make it seem like this shit's whack, nigga. That's like the best shit I've seen on Instagram visually. Like every time I see they put like some shit on there.
Oh no, wait. The Sphere, like the shit the
Sphere
UFC was at,
Yeah, the shit in the Vegas. Yeah,
the Vegas shit.
yeah.
That shit gotta be raw too as a stadium, because it's like everybody got the same seats in that bitch too.
It's cool. It's
Circle.
alright. Yeah, it's alright. I mean,
But
You just saw like a presentation there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is Pilot like not excited at all. That's
Pilot
just
went there
like,
for a PowerPoint
like-
presentation.
yeah, like he saw like how to work Excel or some shit.
Go on a world journey, like you were like, interacting with with like that, different countries and shit like that, animals and all that shit.
What kind of We Are the World? This
Yeah,
Disneyland?
What kind of alternate side mission is
that?
this?
That shit had to be free to go to.
Yo,
That shit was.
yo, hold on. What the fuck? How did we get here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we're asking
No,
about.
because I'm thinking about the stadium presentation, because I'm like, I know
Maybe
the Garden.
went for a concert or something. Maybe we went for a concert or something.
Yeah,
But
because we were asking about my experience at the Garden.
Oh, okay, but nah, that was a little dope side. We know Pilot be hitting up these.
Because I know these niggas get to
Free
see the best
side
stadiums.
No,
You
but
niggas go to
that,
the best stadiums and the best, fights and shit. I'm
but
trying
the
to see like.
atmosphere, but the atmosphere was dope. It's always dope. So and because they threw on like everybody, all different types of fighters, you had everybody out. The Puerto Ricans were out. The Dominicans were out. People from Brooklyn were out. People from Jersey were out.
What was the largest crowd?
You had people from fucking the UK that came.
Who represented the hardest?
Everybody represented. No, the funny thing is, almost everybody represented equally. It was an equal distribution.
Oh, that's crazy because there's always like one group that's a little more
Them
hype than
Cubans,
everyone else.
them Cubans took over that fight me and Shuttleworth went to, nigga. It was all Cuban flags everywhere. I was sitting next to Cubans. I was in between Cubans. It was everywhere.
Yeah, nah, but I mean, because you had like a little bit of everybody. You had, Shoes who's from New York. He probably got like one of the loudest entrances, like, and they were cheering him on like crazy. Then you had a couple of Dominicans, so you had the Dominican crowd that was coming in. Like I said, Zayas brought out the Puerto Ricans. Like everybody brought out their own specific type of people. So it was definitely a variety, and it definitely.
Hey, what's up, Rob? Salute.
What's up, Rob D?
Hey, did Polanco get the stoppage? Repeat, I missed that one. Did Polanco get the stoppage eventually?
Did who?
Polanco. Rohan Polanco.
Polanco.
I mentioned. I saw him. He stopped.
Yeah, Polanco got the stoppage.
Okay.
It was easy. Like, he made.
Hey, let me ask you about Xander Zayas, man. I mean, we're gonna probably start doing a word association game.
Go ahead.
Xander Zayas versus Virgil Ortiz. Who wins?
Virgil.
Virgil.
Xander Zayas versus Zoo.
Zoo.
Conwell.
Conwell.
Bolacek.
Probably both.
I think Xander could win that, but it's a tough one. I would favor Bolacek slightly, though.
I think Zaya's problem is that he was a young kid at 147. He had power and pop. At 154, he has he's not getting knockout late. He can bang.
I think Zay. I mean, the one thing is that it's funny because Zaya's like I feel like Zay, from my opinion, for the last couple of fights, like Zaya's is clearly improving as a fighter, like skills wise. Like offensive, he's showing more variety offensively.
I like his work rate. He's becoming more responsible defensively. So he's a good boxer.
the issue is just the power is just not there.
Yeah. He can get away right now with having respectable pop, but when you face a guy like Ortiz or a heavy puncher like Boachuk, are you going to be able to keep them off you? You know what I'm saying?
The power is just not there. I said the offense is there. I mean, he's developing offensively.
He's seasoning up. It's just because I feel like he has to get seasoned up right now because he's been kind of taking a minute. Like,
because literally,
I still don't think he beats the top 10 guys. Dude.
He's got skills. He's got skills. He got skills.
Like literally, when I tell you, like, he literally threw every different punch. Like, no, he's better than Berlanga. Sorry.
Yeah, stop.
He's better.
Hey, what else? What up, Travis? What it do? Alexander Usyk, Naoya Inoue, and Terrence Crawford.
I think he's much better than Berlanga as a fighter, as far as like skills wise and just technical skills. He's better than Berlanga.
Yeah, you can't even compare them really. Yeah. Like
I said, like literally when he in this fight against Sosa, I saw him throw like every punch. Like he threw a hook, an uppercut, a straight right, like a jab. Like he threw every offensive punch that you could throw, he threw. So he's clearly opening up his offense and and expanding his variety.
And he has a steady work rate. Like he averages like maybe 50, 60. Like it never seems like his work rate drops off. Like I guess there's times where it could spike up, but it never he never gives you a damn half-ass type of round. Which I can respect that. Like
I said, it's just the power. And now I've seen Sosa fight before. Sosa's a tough guy. If nothing else, he's a tough guy and he's durable. So I didn't expect him to knock him out. But my thing is like it's becoming a pattern because like the Teixeira fight, this is a guy in Teixeira that was inactive and hadn't fought at 154 in years. They brought him back down there, weight trained, to be a victim, and he went the distance. Now he did place in survival mode, but I expected Xander to stop him. So
he was hittable enough to get stopped. He wasn't
that's what I'm saying.
He wasn't like he was spoiling crazy on some Survivor. Like
that too. He was getting hit. It just didn't seem like anything that Xander was throwing was hurting him. So yes, the lack of power might be an issue. So
he's not feather fisted. It's just like. For 154 out of 1 through 10, like the power scale is 1 through 10. It seemed like Zaya's power is like a 6.
Like it's gonna hear the same thing
at the same time, like jinx. But the whole it's a little above average, but it's not a 7 where he could kind of hurt you or drop you. And if he keep at it, he could for his work rate, he should be getting some late round stoppages.
Yeah. I would like to see him versus Jahai. I know Jahai wants that fight. Just make that fight. That's a good fight. So, yeah. But what do I know? I'm just a small time bird lawyer. I don't know shit about promoting and matchmaking. So.
Career, I mean, dude, like Blazing Killer, like. The only difference between Berlanga and Zayas is one got lucky, but he kind of he did a hurt from the wire. He kind of failed up. He failed up into a Canelo fight. Like he wasn't looking spectacular where he deserved and earned it like a Benavidez has. Like he looked good enough and had a name viable enough to get a good return. As a showcase fight for Canelo. Like, honestly, it's more of an insult to Berlanga than Zayas. Because no one's going out of their way to try to give Zayas a payday like that now.
I don't know.
and remember, they was both on the same team, same promotional company. One stayed the course and is looking better and improving. The other one said, "Fuck this." Like,
by the way, I saw Berlanga there at the fight, and he had all of a sudden, like I'd never seen it before, but he had all type of security with him and everything. I'm like, I see you spending your Canelo money on security now, getting a little Hollywood on us.
Like, dude, like security for like niggas really try to mob him like that, like.
I didn't see motherfuckers trying to mob him like that. Like, but he brought security with him. Like, all right, do you?
Man, niggas probably forgot that nigga even fought Canelo already.
I know. Like, you didn't do nothing memorable, bro. Like, you was in front of the man for 12 rounds, and you acted like you need like security. Like, you, bro. Like,
I just thought it was funny.
No, that is funny. That's actually funny as hell. Cause, like, no way. I'm thinking this out of everybody.
Because I didn't see Zhang didn't have no security. And dude, everybody was rolling up on Zhang. Like pictures. He was at one point. He was like definitely getting mobbed. Like they was fucking with Zhang. Like Zhang is popular when he comes over and like isn't in the crowd. Like all he had was a translator. He ain't got no security, no nothing. And he knocked out everybody's favorite American heavyweight.
Oh damn!
What
is this nigga doing, sir? Like he's
a nice guy. Zhang is a nice guy, and he's very personable. I will say that. So
that's what's up. So I can understand, but this is Berlanga. Like this whole press tour about surviving Canelo, like it's a damn documentary, is like getting ridiculous now. Like niggas is really like saluting, just going to the store now and shit, like doing regular shit. Like you a boxer, I would hope you know how to damn be durable, but just making that your whole moment is just weird. But all right, whatever. So how was the lead? Was the crowd still into it because the main event started late, bro? So how was the energy for that? And I know Pat could do the whole paint shit and get into particulars.
So the crowd was. It was definitely an ascension. I'll say that in energy. It's one of those cases of low expectations and outperforming those expectations. So people just went into that fight very ho-hummer. Let's see what they can do. And then we got what we got, and it got better as things went along. I'll say.
You know what? It sounds like no one really knew about the women's fight like that. Although
or gave a fuck.
Or gave a yes. Like it just sounds like it was like, because I know me, I would be like, fuck this. I know this is gonna be the best fight on the card. I know it sounds like I would be looking like crazy up there if I was to say that.
Well, they cheered it. By the end of that fight, motherfuckers were agreeing with you that was the best fight on the card.
Because I'm just like, wow, like like I don't know what's the disconnect sometimes.
I'll let Pat take it from there.
But yeah, go ahead, Pat. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, going into this fight though, I mean, during the broadcast they said that Sandy Ryan, she got attacked by a mysterious assailant, who splashed red paint on her, and and then you see the picture of her. I think I put it as the screenshot for when I set up this live podcast before, and it was just like, first of all, I think Sandy Ryan, because I don't think she's not used to American fuckery like this. So the fact that she got hit with red paint, it seemed like she was just so like traumatized by that shit.
Getting Nancy Kerrigan in 2024 with paint's crazy.
Bro, come on, stop! This wasn't even close to being Nancy.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna say no Nancy Kerrigan for this, bro.
What are we doing?
Stop! Like you sound like one of those millennial little young niggas.
Yeah, no, it was just paint. Paint that she was able to go upstairs and change her clothes and wash it off. But the way
paint is still. Don't get me wrong. Look, hey, paint is still bad. I felt like it could have been worse though, because imagine if the paint would have got in your face and in your hair and shit. That would have been like, oh motherfuck this nigga, get the strap.
I mean, that threw her off though. I mean, it did throw her off.
But for it to just land on the side of you, okay, yeah, that's a fuckery. Boom. But like I said, like you know it could have been way worse.
Yeah,
because think about it, the nigga just fucking paint.
Yeah, like it really.
I'm thinking this shit gonna look like what's that shit from Nickelodeon back in the days with the slime? Man. You can't do this on television.
You can't do this on television. Classic.
Y'all niggas old as fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Because I didn't even know nobody else was going to even remember that shit.
No, I know you're old because I don't even know what y'all talking about, and I stayed on Nickelodeon.
No, but this was a show on Nickelodeon. Like, random niggas would get slime.
Well, I mean, you had the retard era of Nickelodeon where cartoons were for like.
Nigga, I had Rocket Power, I had Rugrats, I had the good.
You were around for the real Rugrats. You had the watered down Nickelodeon. You had the watered down.
You had the dummy Nickelodeon.
Hey,
you had the
y'all
Nickelodeon.
didn't have Cartoon Network though.
Yeah, we did.
Like the LBs and I's era of Nickelodeon had some adult themes in that.
Y'all didn't have Cartoon Network. That's what came.
Yeah, we did, nigga. Cartoon Network our era too.
Robot
we was a little older.
You didn't have Adult Swim, nigga.
Yeah, we had Adult Swim, nigga. What the fuck?
Nigga, you had Adult Swim when you was an actual adult, nigga. I was watching that shit as a fucking shit.
The Adult Swim was like, I'm trying to think, niggas was like maybe 16, 17.
For real?
Yeah, like Adult Swim been around for years. The whole Moral, Oral, all them Aqua Teen Hunger, all that shit been around.
Oh, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you seen that shit? Oh, okay.
Oh my
god. Yeah, like the movie, all that, like.
Yeah, I swear, Rome doesn't have a good sense of time or eras or nothing.
What about Robot Chicken?
No,
Robot. Oh, come on, bro. Niggas used to hit the block, chill, go out, get high as fuck, come home and see Robot Chicken, nigga. Like Robot Chicken was like the staple, nigga. Like,
all right, no more sidebars because this nigga.
Yeah, no more fucking young ass nigga.
We be asking the wrong questions sometimes, but yeah, no. But
it could have been worse. Back to the paint shit. It could have been a lot worse. So I get it. It could razzle you, but it did look like she was about to cry. Like that seemed like it was like she was out of her element. Like it brought back like fuckery memories from childhood. Like niggas been picked on or some shit. Kid.
Yeah,
that shit just had her looking different, yo.
And then Kate Karoma was like, "We should cancel this fight," but Sandy Ryan was like, "No, we're gonna go through this fight. Fuck this. Like, you know, we can't let."
For the amount of paint that got on her, you couldn't cancel it. Like, nah. Yeah. Like, if it would have got in her face, her eyes, in her hair, all that shit,
that would have been canceled. Yeah, had to.
Then I could understand. Like, yeah, man, cancel it, you assholes. Who would do this shit? Like, fuck you niggas. Like, y'all. But for the amount she got, nah. It's cool. Like that should kind of make you like, all right, I'm gonna execute this game. I'm gonna beat this bitch ass. Like,
and we got treated to a hell of a fight, like a hell of a scrap. Like the first couple of rounds were kind of ho hum, but then after that, once they got into their kind of groove, yeah, it was a straight up slugfest. You know?
Nah, them first couple rounds were ho hum.
No, even the first round, like fucking.
What you talking about?
I thought that shit was kind of ho hum.
Mayer,
nigga, no.
Hold on, Mayer clipped Ryan in the first round. Ryan was in the first round, like
in the first 30 seconds, she clipped Ryan and had her like.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that was the time round. That was just only one punch. It didn't. That shit didn't really hit. Like it took a little bit, but you know. Even once it got start cracking,
forgive us, viewers. Forgive us. Pat is from the old nigga era where if a fight isn't George Foreman, Ron Lyle within the first 10 seconds, it's ho hum. Like you sounded like you one of them niggas. Like,
it was.
God damn, if that's ho hum, nigga, I hope every fight we get is ho hum like that. Then shit. Nigga said, well, the first couple of rounds were like bitches getting clipped and doing the damn sea walking shit, and motherfucker said that's all right. Keep going, man. My bad.
But it wasn't like, you know, where later the fight where you see Mayer, when you see Mayer going backwards and you see Ryan like landing like 3 consecutive straight right hands across the jaw type of shit. That's when I was like, okay, this shit's really starting to heat up, and then you see
Mayer ate them shits though.
And then Mayer though was like landing like when she was playing her feet to throw the left hook, she was rocking. But the thing is, she wasn't throwing in no combinations like that. I was like, yo, you have her hurt, and then Ryan would kind of like clinch and everything like that, and it was just like, okay, like can you throw some more hands? But it seemed like Ryan was the stronger combination puncher. Like she was the one to me.
Wait, what? Nah, nigga, all the combinations Mayer was throwing and landing.
I mean, Ryan.
Ain't no fucking way you saying Ryan was better.
Ryan was landing the harder shots. I feel like
Ryan was absolutely landing the harder shots. Like I was.
I don't even know, bro. Dude, I felt like Ryan looked more hurt than Mayer did in that fight. Like Mayer had Ryan hurt like 3-4 times, and I only seen Mayer get hurt like once.
I mean, Mayer's work rate was, I think she edged out the fight because her work rate, she was,
Nigga, and she was throwing combinations like crazy, especially on the body and on the inside. What the fuck? It was Ryan who was throwing one shot at a time.
Yeah, she was.
Damn, man, what the fuck were you watching? Ain't you pick Mayer, nigga?
I did, though, but I'm telling you what I saw, nigga. Like, I picked Mayer, of course, but I'm telling you what I saw.
Yeah. No, I mean, Ryan was some nice counters, but I think Mayer won the fight. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Maybe that should have been a Twitter poll topic, too. I forgot. Like, damn. Because I know some people was like, man, Ryan should have won that. Like, she was wrong. Get the fuck out of here.
I know Mikaela Mayer's post about her champ. Like, there was a lot of maybe salty British fans talking about she lost and all that shit.
It was a really good fight. I just thought that McMahon got the best of Ryan in the first half of the fight. So, I think Sandy came on in the second half. I think Mayer kind of was running a little bit on fumes a little bit. But I mean, she was still punching, she was still fighting back, but she was kind of running on fumes. But Sandy had a good fight too. So it was a tale of two halves. I just think Mayer did enough to edge it out.
Yeah, I think Mayer secured the 10th round. And she, that kind of.
It's for Mayer.
Yeah, it's for Mayer. That's all I had it like. But she was getting cocky because she wouldn't admit that Ryan kind of closed the distance on her in the second half, and I'm like, God damn, bitch! We all saw the fight, but she was disrespecting Kriegel, and Kriegel's an asshole, so it didn't matter.
But yeah, the crowd though didn't want to hear it though when Ryan got on the mic and stuff.
Yeah, they were booing the fuck out of her.
Yeah, they was like, look, it ain't time for that.
Because you fought too hard to start crying and whining and shit.
Yeah,
and the crazy part is they were showing her love in the crowd during the fight. It's like, oh, this bitch, she tough. They were showing her love, and then all of a sudden it just got. I was dying. Somebody was like, somebody said, "Hey, I know this white bitch. I know she went to the hood to get her hair braided. Look how tight them braids are. She got it tough." I was like, yo, I'm crying.
I mean, the braids were nice.
Yeah. But yeah, they were giving her props, and then once she started saying about the paint and all that, it was just like, oh, motherfucker was not trying to hear that.
Because this is what you gotta understand. Americans really deal with disrespect and all types of fuckery and shit like this all the time. Where it's kind of like, yeah, we feel you, but if you're in a place in an environment that's strength, then it's like we ain't trying to hear that. You're supposed to be hard, pause.
Yeah.
And you just post your ass off, so don't try to get sympathy with that. You know what I mean? Nah, fuck all that. The pain ain't get in your face and your eye or nothing.
And now, of course, I mean, no paint thing is still a thing because now she's blaming that Mayer's team knew something about it, and then she set her up and shit like that. And it's just that's one of those things you probably really shouldn't say because that's kind of slander. And of course, I mean, obviously, if it's true, then it'll be boxing. It's just nothing but that boxing fuckery.
Yeah. But who would go through all that trouble? Because they were saying somebody was passing out leaflets and shit and pamphlets about her and bad text messages. I'm like, you not known like that? Who
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? I mean, but then you got trolls and niggas who do shit who would do shit like that. So you can't really say, but that's just boxing. That's fuckery. That's a part of the game, yo.
Yeah, but shout out to Mary though for becoming welterweight champion and and definitely reviving her career. Because I don't know, one more loss would probably send her into a different direction, and not necessarily a really good one. So, but I mean, the fight was close enough though where I would love to see that shit again if they actually can make it.
Yeah, And keep it in America. I'm tired of y'all taking all the good women's fights and throwing them in the fucking UK.
Right now, right now it depends. Luckily, Mikaela's actually signed the top rank, so they probably control where it's going to. So I don't think Bob's just going to throw a rematch in the UK like that, unless of course money talks.
Yeah, because I'm just like, fuck all that. Like, if y'all want to put it somewhere else, go ahead. In America, but nah, leave all this. And I give Mayer her props because she's been the most exciting thing for women's boxing this year, really. Like,
yeah,
damn near 2 fight of the year. It's like, who else is giving us that?
Yeah, it's like the women's boxing. I don't know. It just seems like it definitely it's plateaued a little bit. I don't know, like. We got the
fights this year. Like, remember, we got the Valet and Estrada fight too this year.
Yeah, I know we did too, but it seems like it's not. I mean, because before we used to get it seemed like we had a lot to prove now, but it just seems like maybe because we got the big fights, the big women fights so early.
But you know what it is? It's this. It's the main thing is we got great big fights early. Mm-hmm. That all warranted rematches, and this is the time where, like, I know we be hating in men's boxing when it's immediate rematches, although they come in bad circumstances usually when it's for dudes. All the women's fights that needed rematches literally should have been ran back immediately, right, or within a year, and it didn't happen, and that caused a lot of the damn buzz to die down. Honestly, Taylor Serrano needed to happen sooner. That's what kind of killed the buzz a little bit. The part 2, the rematch needed to happen sooner. We getting the rematch this year, and that already allowed maybe a year and a half to die down.
Yeah, and then a year and a half of age, and and especially definitely age to kind of creep in and damage and whatnot. Because when they fight in what's it like 5-6 weeks or whatever, I don't think they're gonna be the same fighters like they were in that first fight. Like, someone should probably get stopped, but or
that's what I'm saying. Like, it took too long. Like, and then it's like, it's not like we got Shields Marshall 2, which that could have been a rematch. That was good enough for a rematch. That was a fight of the year. Yeah. Like, we never got Bridges Courtney again. We never got there was another we didn't get Baumgartner Mayer get rematch. It was just so many shit that just should have happened that we didn't get, and it kind of just. And remember, there's no transcendent superstar in women's boxing like that just demands attention anytime they're fighting, like how you have in men's boxing. So if the big fights just don't keep coming rapidly, or if the big name fights don't keep coming rapidly, it dies down. And then when other big fights happen, no one's paying attention because it's not the women's boxing isn't buzzing overall.
Yeah, the hype is gone.
Yeah, because we still got good fights this year. It's just the buzz overall is gone, so it's lacking that extra pizzazz.
I think it was about maybe a year and a half ago, niggas was saying, "Oh, women's boxing is going harder than men's boxing."
It was carrying it for a bit, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
at one point, it seemed like it was.
And now niggas is like, oh, okay. Shout out to my sister. Doesn't you know what I'm saying? That's all they doing. It ain't really hitting like that.
Yeah, and every immediate rematch for men's fault is that we didn't want.
Whose fault is that? Is that the promoters? Is that the fighters?
That's the promoters and the fighters. Like, it's all of them. Like,
it can't be both of their fault. We gotta be somebody.
Because look, the promoters work for the fighter. If a fighter's like, nah, this fight was close enough. I'm won. I won this basketball game. Let me take my ball and go home. If everybody does that to their biggest fight, their biggest moment, and it's warranted to run it again, if that happens 2 or 3 times in women's boxing, then bro, like, all that buzz just dies. And then when other fights, then when other significant and big fights start coming again,
sounds like it's more on the fighter. It sounds like it's more on the fighter then.
It is
more on the fighter.
And then promoters too, because look at Serrano Taylor. Like Eddie Hearn, he tried to convince everybody in the world that Taylor is a sell in Ireland, even though he never had her fights in there before. He wanted the damn Serrano to come to Ireland because, hey, we had to fight in New York. We know it's a success in fucking New York, nigga. It's not like you already sold out with Katie Taylor in Ireland to convince me to go there. And if y'all rob me over here, why the fuck I want to go to her hometown?
Because you couldn't get the robbery twice in the same spot. That's why.
But my whole thing is,
they're like, all right, we got away with that one.
They could have ran the rematch in Vegas. You did it on the East Coast in New York. All right, run it in Vegas. If those British niggas, they travel before, let them travel again. Now, if Katie Taylor already fought in Ireland and sold it out and it had big, then I'd be like, hey, okay, it's only fair to go to Ireland. But you cannot sell that idea to me if you haven't done it before. So he fucked up that fight to me.